Alright. So I'm gonna just do my face makeup real quick. I put some primer on already. And I've actually been doing this thing where I mix some moisturizer, face moisturizer, with my foundation. So I'm going to do a little concoction here. Okay. So then I'm going to take my Beauty Bakery sponge and just pat this in.
I got my daddy.
Okay, and then I'm going to go over it real quickly. And I'm taking some concealer and putting that underneath my eye. And use my sponge again. And just bring that out. I actually really don't like blending out under my eye with this sponge. I feel like it picks up. And taking the usual Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder, I'm going to use this dip sponge to powder my face. And then I'm about to go in and conceal my eyes and stuff. So I'm going to lay down an extra layer of powder. That way none of the fallout from the eyeshadows gets on my face. Alright, so to prime I'm just going to use my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. This is in the shade Medium Dark.
Okay, Dad, look it. For your eye.
It's concealer.
We like you.
And then I'm going to take this Morphe M173 and blend it out.
Okay, you go too.
Oh, thank you, boo. Thank you.
Do this.
So for this look, I'm going to be using two palettes. I'm going to be using the Aina X ABH palette, and then the Douce palette by Juvia's Place. Yeah, I'm going to zoom you guys in, and we're going to get started on this palette. I don't know if the camera recorded any of that, but I'm going in with Ginger from the Aina palette. It's basically like an oranges brown shade, so I'm just going in with that. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with Credit, which is this darker brown right here. And I'm using a Morphe M433 brush, which is kind of like a flat brush, but I use it on one side and then kind of blend it out with the other side. Okay, then I'm going to go back in with the same brush that I used for Ginger, not putting any product on, and just kind of trying to blend the two a little bit more. Okay, so I basically finished this eye off camera because I was having some technical difficulties, and so I'm going to finish it up on this side of the. Basically what I've done is I've used, out of the Aina palette, I've used Ginger, Credit, and then Trust Issues. So right now I'm going to go in with a little bit more of Credit, which is that deep dark brown, on a Morphe 562 brush. And what I want to do is just basically deepen up the crease a little bit. And then I'm going to use that brush that I used earlier that had Ginger on it, add just a tiny bit more, and blend this out. Okay, and so now I'm going to cut the crease. I'm going to be using some of my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. And I'm not cutting the crease all the way, so it's not going to be a full cut crease, but it will be somewhat of a half cut crease. And I am taking this BH Cosmetics brush, and it's kind of tapered and angled at the same time. I'm going to start from the inside. I always take it above my crease because I do have somewhat hooded eyes, and so if I just did my crease, like, you wouldn't be able to see the makeup look. So I'm going to take the brush that I've been using for credit and just pat here to blend that out. Okay, so here's where the Juvia's Place palette comes in. I'm taking the color Berry Mousse, which is right here. It's basically a really good nude shade for brown skinned people. So I'm taking that, on a Morphe M421 brush, and I'm going to basically pat this on the concealer, except for I'm leaving a little bit of space where you see that green. That's kind of where I'm leaving some space. Okay, and then I'm taking a Morphe 431 and I'm going in with Trust Issue. Oh my gosh, this side got a lot messier than this side. Okay, for the bottom lash line, I'm going to be taking the BH Cosmetics number 5 brush, starting with Ginger. Wiping that off a little bit, going in with Berry Mousse from the Juvia's Place palette, and just keeping it on the inner corner. Okay. And then lastly going in with Credit from the Jackie Aina palette. Okay, and then lastly I'm going to take Credit again. And slowly kind of line the top of my eye. And that's basically the eye look. I think that I'm going to maybe add some lashes. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Alright, so now I'm going to attempt to put these lashes on. We'll see how that goes. Alright. And that's my attempt at doing false lashes. Yeah, I'm almost done. Okay, so I'm gonna dust that powder away. So to finish my face, I'm going to go in with this pressed powder. It's from Maybelline. It's their 355 Coconut, and I'm using a Morphe E51 brush. And I'm just going to set the rest of my face. Really quickly, I'm going to spray my face. Color Yara. It's this cute little shade right there. Using a Wet n Wild brush. And for bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Mahogany bronzer, which is like this, but it's a little too deep for me right now, so I'm going to mix it in with the Maybelline Fit Me Powder in 330 Toffee, which is just a little lighter. And I promise it's not that washed out as it looks. So mix those two together. I'm gonna pull this back. Good God, 5 head on deck.
Oh.
And lastly, for a little bit of highlight, I'm going to go in with the It's My Ray Ray times XBH Cosmetic, whatever. And I'm using French Toast, which is this shade right here. It's amazing. And I'm going to use my Morphe Y14 brush to do that. And we're just going to just ever so lightly give us a little highlight. Alright, I'm going to spray my face again.
Again?
Alright, so while that setting spray is drying, go in with a little Blistex because, baby girl, my lips is chapped. So originally I did a little red lipstick with this. But I think I'm going to go in with this Coffee Addiction from,
Wow.
I want to say Maybelline, but I'm not sure. It's in this little blue tube, so we're going to go in with a little bit. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, and then I'm going to finish my hair really quickly. It is straightened in with a little bit of Murray's Edge Wax. And that is the final look.
Now I'm done now.
We're done now.
What?
So we're done now.
What? Go.
I really like this look. I think
Okay,
it's
what? Go.
somewhat festive. You can change the
We need
kind of
juice.
greenish, goldish tone in there if you want to make it a little bit different or make it better for whatever holiday or preparations or parties or whatever you're doing. But yeah, that's it. I will see you guys in the next one in the new year. I hope you all have a wonderful end to your 2019 and a great start to the 2020 new year. And I hope next year that I'm able to give you more videos, more content, etc. So be blessed.